The 2024 Chevrolet Trax slips into the future without all-wheel drive, but with hints of a battery-powered future. What kind of vehicle is the 2024 Chevrolet Trax? With its slick SUV-like stylistic elements and revitalized small car brand, the Trax is a front-drive hatchback without all-wheel drive as standard. It is comparable to cars like the Hyundai Kona, Kia Soul, and Seltos, as well as Chevy's own Equinox and Trailblazer. The attractive Trax has an attractively simple lineup, good fuel economy estimates, and a high degree of technology standard. We give it a 6.0 out of 10, without the safety rating still to come. What's new for the 2024 Chevrolet Trax? It is a brand new car that is significantly bigger than the Chevy Trax that was offered before 2022. The 2024 Trax is larger overall and has a longer wheelbase than the small Trailblazer. In terms of size, it is almost identical to the Chevrolet Equinox crossover. The Trax makes a comeback wearing what appears to be a tracksuit, an expensive and sporty ensemble. The 2024 Trax boasts a mesh grille across its snout, with a lattice structure framing its small Chevy bow tie. Its design is clearly inspired by the impending Equinox EV, without exactly copying that electric SUV's appearance. Its LED running lights spin out to create an intriguing lighting signature with its LED headlights. With its two-pack and wasp waist, together with the sweeping upturn of its shoulder line at the back, the Trax strikes a powerful blazer note down the sides. Stickpin taillights that jut back toward the Trax's roomy haunches top off the back quarters. We wish more affordable cars had the same level of style and flair as the Trax, which blends rounded air vents, slanted control pods, and a large touchscreen to create an interior that is much above average. The power plant may not provide the necessary support for the bracing style, but it's still a nice enough ride. The 1.2-liter turbo 3 engine of the Trax produces 137 horsepower and 167 lb-ft of torque, which are combined and sent only to the front wheels with a 6-speed automated transmission. Contrary to what the TV commercials claim, this is not an SUV but rather a roomy front-drive hatchback, and it excels at it, distributing its economy car power sensibly, never agitating itself by reacting rashly to uneven terrain, and easily responding to the driver's steering inputs. It's a welcome change to have a good city runner that doesn't pretend to screw things up off-road. In its latest iteration, the Trax has significantly expanded in size, surpassing the Trailblazer and nearly matching the dimensions of the gas-powered Equinox. Its well-shaped seats are covered in a sturdy fabric, and the cabin has enough room for 4 6-foot passengers, though the driver may benefit from additional lumbar support. With 25.4 cubic feet of space behind the back seats and 51.4 cubic feet when the seats are folded down, the cargo area is excellent. The new Trax has not undergone crash testing by the IIHS or the NHTSA, but all models come equipped with automated emergency braking, active lane control, and automatic high lights. All variants come equipped with rear parking sensors and blind spot monitors. The more expensive models can also be equipped with adaptive cruise control. How much does the 2024 Chevrolet Trax cost? There are 5 trim levels for the Trax: LS, 1RS, LT, 2RS, and Active. Everybody has wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, LED headlights, cloth upholstery, and cruise control. The 8.0-inch touchscreen in the $21,495 Trax LS provides infotainment. The 18-inch wheels and heated front seats in the $23,195 Trax 1RS boost the ante. We prefer the $23,395 Trax LT with its remote start and 11.0-inch touchscreen. Nevertheless, the $24,995 Trax 2RS with its 19-inch wheels and monochromatic appearance, as well as the $24,995 Trax Active with its power driver's seat, are more expensive, but then, it's all relative. 2024 Chevrolet Trax styling. If only more affordable vehicles looked as good. We rate the Trax an 8 because of its well-designed interior and svelte body, which are 2 points above average. The 2024 Trax is a handsomely styled vehicle that complements Chevy's future Equinox EV without imitating it. Its nose is banded with a mesh grille that has a lattice that holds a little Chevy bow tie. The LED running lights and headlights are separated by thin pipes. The Trax has at least 2 packs of sculpting at its flanks and strikes powerful RAV4 and Blazer notes when viewed from the side. Pointy LED taillights at the top of the rear fenders cap the swoop, pointing back toward the hefty haunches. The interior features of previous Chevy models, including as the angled pods with touchscreens, digital instrument clusters, and circular air vents, blend together more seamlessly than in any other design. We still find the Active's abundant black gloss detailing, which glares from the dash and center console and begs to be scratched, to be too much for the RS trim, despite its clever elements like the red trim on its air vents and toggle switches, or the piping on its seats. 2024 Chevrolet Trax comfort and quality. Uber-ready feeling to the Trax. We rate the Chevy Trax's recent upscale version a 6 for comfort and quality. It almost receives a point for the comfort of the backseat, but loses 1 for the cheap inside trim. Nevertheless, the cargo room is excellent. According to Chevy, the 2024 Trax has a wheelbase that is 6.0 inches longer and an overall length that is 11.0 inches longer than the 2022 Trax. It also sits 4.0 inches lower. According to Chevy's calculations, it puts the 2024 Trax's wheelbase and length at 106.3 inches and 178.6 inches, respectively. It makes it only 0.7 inches and 4.5 inches shorter than the outdated gas-powered Equinox. In the majority of 2024 Trax models, drivers and front passengers must settle for manually adjustable seats. Don't worry, even without power adjustment, the Trax offers decent support in most directions and a driver's seat that can be modified for a comfortable driving posture. However, the steering wheel on lower-end models is not telescopic. The Trax's front seats have wider bottom cushions and taller seatbacks than those of other contemporary GM SUVs, although they still require more lumbar support. Most variants are made of a sturdy fabric, however the Active editions have some synthetic leather trim on the bolsters. In comparison to certain other GM trucks and SUVs, the Trax offers more comfortable and roomy rear seats. If a 6-footer tucks in back, they should have at least an inch of headroom and knee room, with the seats featuring firm cushions and ample backrest recline for comfort. Although it can't fit a third huge person in the back, 2 can fit with ease. The Trax could end up being the cheapest new Uber ride, and that's no small matter. When the back seats are folded, the cargo area measures 54.1 cubic feet, compared to 25.6 cubic feet when they are not. Price-appropriate trim on the Trax has above-average detailing, such as the way the silver dash trim fades with a textured pattern toward the sides. However, some of it might not be acceptable to drivers who would be prepared to shell out more money for a higher caliber of inside trim. Therefore, even while some of the genuinely frugal Trax trim, such as the felt that lines the footwells, the harsh plastic door trim, or the hollow sound generated when the doors or tailgate close, might ordinarily lose points, we overlook it since it offers such great value. How safe is the Chevrolet Trax? Since it's too young for the NHTSA or the IIHS to have crash-tested one, we don't yet know. We'll update this score when they do. Active lane control, automatic high-beam headlamps, and automated emergency braking are standard on all Trax hatchbacks. Even the base model may be equipped with blind spot monitors and rear parking sensors, while more expensive trims can be set up with adaptive cruise control. The back quarters have mediocre outside vision due to the Trax roofline that sweeps upward and obstructs the perspective. 2024 Chevrolet Trax features. The infotainment system and standard features of the Trax win out. There are 5 different Trax variants available: LS, 1RS, LT, 2RS, and Active. There's a 3-year per 36,000-mile warranty on everything. Regarding infotainment and standard equipment, we rate the 2024 Trax a 7. LED headlights, Bluetooth Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, an 8.0-inch touchscreen, cruise control, leather upholstery, and 17-inch alloys are all standard on the $21,495 Trax LS. Rear parking sensors, blind spot monitors, and remote start are available as options. The 18-inch wheels and heated front seats are standard on the $23,195 Trax 1RS. There are options for a sunroof and blind spot sensors. Which Chevy Trax ought to I purchase? Our recommendation is the $23,395 Trax LT, which has an 11.0-inch touchscreen, remote start, automated climate control, and USB ports located in the back seat. Wireless smartphone charging, a power sunroof, intelligent cruise control, and heated seats are all possible options. Upgrades including 19-inch wheels and heated front seats are available on the $24,995 Trax 2RS. There are options like a power sunroof, wireless smartphone charging, and adaptive cruise control. Thanks for watching.